That night when I got home, I looked down and I was washing myself and I forgot that I put the boob tape on and it was my exact skin tone color and I thought my nipple came off. And I freaked out in the bathtub. Well, cookies, it's an unboxing video. And I know I told you I wasn't going to be shopping this summer. If I'm telling you I'm not going to go shopping, you should know automatically that is a bold-faced lie. Even if I try my best, I can't stop. But anyway, this is going to be a fun little mix of some highs, some lows, some mids, some gifted, which it's been pretty nice to get some gifts here and there. Not going to lie. All right, so let's get right into it. I'm going to start off with the gifted items. Yas. Okay, first item on the list is a brand called Darling. And they had me pick out 2 pieces. And I was like, you can't go wrong with a nice soft tank to go with so many different bottoms. It's really beautiful. Actually, the hand of these pieces are really nice and very breathable. So yes, I was very happy to receive that because it's a really good basic and I actually don't have anything like it, surprisingly. I used to from Tibby and I don't know what happened to that. Oh, it was silk and I ruined it right away. I feel like this material is a lot better. It's made of tencel. So yeah, super breathable, very flowy and beautiful. The next item from Darling is actually a beautiful cardigan. Love this, love the color. I mean, this is a very beautiful basic to have in this colorway. I was like, okay, sure thing, let me get that. And I love cardigans. Y'all know I love cardigans. Long, cropped, doesn't matter. And in a neutral color, sign me right on up. Okay. So yeah, and I love these buttons. They look like wood grain in some way. Let me see, trying to get that focus on. I don't know if you could see in this camera, but I love the button detail. I feel like when you can tell a company really works hard to source their buttons, it's just much respect. The next brand, who I also didn't know anything about until they reached out to me, is a brand called Rest and Relax, and leisure wear is their thing. They sent me these beautiful knitted, oh, they're so good, biker shorts. At the end of the day, I feel like biker shorts never go out of style. They're just a beautiful piece of leisure wear that goes with so much. And it's giving like Princess Di, you know, especially with the next piece I'm going to show you. But I love how these look. I love the little R&R logo. I think that was really cute. Rest and Relax. And yeah, this is their, I think they have it in a beige as well, but obviously I picked black. And to go with it, they have this, let me see, do they have a name on it? It's a convertible cashmere sweater in the color almond. And I mean, it is gorgeous. And the convertible part comes from the snaps on the side, so the whole sleeve can come off and it becomes a vest. Not my style. Yeah, I don't like sweater vests particularly. I don't know why. I never got on that train, but I love how this feels. It has a beautiful hand to it, and I love the color also. But I was like, yeah, let me get some of that with that little biker short moment. Yeah, let me get that. Beautiful pieces, and I actually got the sweater in a large because I like my pieces oversized. The next gift, I feel like my eyebrows are giving real waxy. Did that dull it down? Oh my God. Listen, that eyebrow, give me a second because I can't. Got to calm down. Oh, I mean, not much difference, but up close, I know it looks a lot better. Listen, I feel that y'all love me for me anyway. Waxy ass eyebrows or not, we're gonna keep the show rolling. Anyway, What were we talking about? Gifted. We're still on the gifted list. All right. What? Ooh. So I got invited to Never Fully Dressed, their new store in New York, and picked out this lovely piece. And I was like, I don't know where I'm gonna wear this to, but she's definitely gonna come out on somebody's vacation because this was stunning. I love the crochet detail with the shells and just the color of this dress. I don't have anything like it. I'm loving brown on me, tan, all the neutrals, warm neutrals. And I was like, oh yeah, definitely thank you for inviting me, and I'll take one of that, because they were like, come to the store and we'll gift you a piece or a set or whatever. And I was like, let me get this dress. But I thought it was stunning, and I originally went there looking for a particular dress that they had online, but unfortunately they didn't have it in store, so I ended up buying it, which I'll show you shortly. But continuing with the gifted moments, okay, another store that I was invited to, My Sincere. So it's a fragrance company owned by a man named, I forget his last name, but I'm gonna call him Grandpa Alberto, because Grandpa Alberto and his dogs are fantabulous, and he has a nose that has created a lot of fragrances that we know throughout the fashion industry. Gucci's fragrances, Marc Jacobs fragrances. So he's behind all of these wonderful products that have sold out many times over, but not my style, right? So I was a little nervous when they were explaining this part to me. I was like, oh, I'm not really, you know, I never really liked a Gucci fragrance, or, you know, Marc Jacobs fragrance is a bit too punchy for me. I'm a woodsy, suede-ish, smooth scents type of girl. Like, however, I have never been to a fragrance store and smelled so many different styles of fragrances or perfumes, colognes, whatever, and not one did I say, I don't know. All of them I was like, oh, that's interesting. I like something about that. That's beautiful. And they actually gifted us, the ones that they had invited a few of us to the store, they gifted us a perfume as well as a candle. And I'm going to start off with this candle. So this is a Chateau de Salbe, and literally it smells like summertime. It smells like sunscreen. It smells like ocean breeze, but with a hint of vanilla. Like, I don't know the notes that are in this, but I also think they said 60 hours of burn time, and it has a really wonderful throw scent. Like, you smell it before you see it. But I love this one. I think they had 5 or 6 different summer scents. They have a summer collection that they're pushing right now, and I was flabbergasted. And they also come in a travel size as well. But these, oh my God. So this was Chateau de Sable. I don't know how to speak French, but I thought this was cute. He has his 2 dogs as a part of the logo, which I thought was really cute. So every fragrance that he makes, it has either a person or a memory attached to it, and you could just tell that this man has lived. He has lived. Another, the fragrance that I picked was Vert Empire, and literally, oh, it smells so good. Oh my gosh. I like to spray it in the cap. This scent, to me, it reminds me of like a beautiful, this is gonna sound weird, but a really beautiful green salad on a hot summer day. There's like a hint of cucumber in there, a little spice, but a lot of citrus. It's just a very refreshing scent, and all the scents like mellow down into something different. It is really wild to me how they like came up with these things, because yeah, it just smells so refreshing, and nothing I have smells like it either. You know, as I said before, I'm a suede, smooth, kind of dark, woodsy girl, and this, I feel like it has some wood. I'm not gonna ramble too much, but like, this just hits. And I definitely suggest, if you're in New York City at any point, unless you live here, visit My Sincere on Prince Street. I think it's 66 Prince Street, between Mott and Elizabeth. But hole in the wall store. Like, I passed it a few times. I didn't even realize it was there, but you step up into it and it's just a world of fragrance. And there is something for everybody. There's another one that is, I think, ginger. It's a ginger scent and it is phenomenal. I'm so glad I learned about that fragrance company, because I will be going back and getting a few more. Like, there were just too many to say no to, and they were like, pick one and they're gonna send another one. But that, the Vert Empire, stunning. I'm working with the natural lighting, y'all, so if you see the lights moving up and down, it's because I got the windows open and I'm working with the natural light. And now we're gonna get fuzzy, but we're gonna get refocused. Anyway, refocus on one more gift. So I don't know, some of y'all might follow me on Instagram and on TikTok, but I just hosted an event at Fashion Files showroom here in New York City, and a part of the partnership was that they gifted me a credit to shop within store, and that's what I did. I literally shopped while I was at the event, and I scored this beautiful epi leather Louis Vuitton Speedy in the size 30. I've always been in love with the color epi leathers. I've always wanted this bag ever since college, and the fact that they had it in this condition. Now, this condition is considered very good. It has like one little scratch somewhere on the edges that is very hard for me to find, and it doesn't have the Louis Vuitton lock that all the bags come with. So that's something I can easily source, right? But literally, this bag is stunning, and I had to have it. I had to have it. It was $715, which I was like, and as soon as I pulled it out, all of my friends saw me holding it and everyone went berserk. A few girls got another, like an Alma or a Speedy in the epi leather, whether it was green, blue, or red. I don't know what colors everyone got, but I do know that the girls had the staff pull all the colors that were available in the actual New York inventory. So that was fun to watch. I'm not gonna lie to you. Watching my friends get really excited over something like this, I was very happy. So yes, that was part of the credit, and I was also able to buy another item because I had extra, I had extra credit because this one was at a value that I was like, wow, okay, that's how much it is. Now, funny thing is, it's filled because it came in the mail yesterday, and I immediately put all my things on it and ran around town and did my business. So I know this might be like, I thought we were boycotting them. But here's the thing. Like I said with the Speedy, this is something I wanted ever since I was younger. The reasons why, you know, I studied fashion or love fashion. There's certain pieces throughout my fashion career or living here in New York, and even prior to living in New York, that I saw pieces like on shows like Sex and the City or Girlfriends, or just the music videos that we were watching every day, 106 in Park, you know, there were things that I really wanted. And one of the pieces is from Balenciaga, and this is one of their older classics in this beautiful raisin purple color. And here's the thing, this is actually considered a very good as far as their condition level, but, and minus one, there's like one piece on here, there's like a paint piece, but literally when I got it, I like wiped it down, and I know for a fact I have a cobbler that can remove this. But I never liked the classic Balenciaga bags to look perfect. I don't like the real structured ones that are out and available now. I've always liked the ones where the leather looks worn and loved and lived in. So when I saw this color, and this was like what, 3 something, 4 something? I think this was $390 or something like that. And literally, I was, ooh, excuse me, hit me on my face. I was like, nah, she's coming home with me. She's coming home with me with this strap. But even this strap fits. So yes, I know the whole thing with the Balenciaga scandal. I get it, but this is way before their time doing mistakes like that. And I always loved this one with the big old fat studs. I really, oof, I mean, yeah. So that's the other one. And I did get an organizer that I originally got to keep shape for the Speedy, and I was like, oh, I wonder, because I took the filler out of the Speedy and into the bag as soon as it came in, because I was running around and I didn't want to have the Louis bag in my hand holding the whole time, because I need to have free hands yesterday. So I switched over immediately and just put the filler in. I'm going to tag everything if I can find doubles. The felt liner that I have in here is just so smart and stunning, and it also fits in my Celine luggage. I've been just switching it into every bag I have, and it's just working so well. So I'm going to end up buying a few more colors, and I'm going to buy a brighter color that's going to go into the darker color bags, because when I look into a dark color bag, it's hard for me to see what's in these organizers. But anyway, so this one was kind of gifted. Like, I used the rest of my gift card on there, and then I added a little bit more on top with my debit. So yeah, she came home with me, and I am becoming a bag girly. I got 2 of the bags I've ever wanted within 1 week. Wow. And I didn't have to spend over $1,000. That's a win-win. That's a win-win. Now, this is such a random item, but I feel like I wanted to see how these look on me before diving in with like the classic Tom Ford shades, the big ones. But I got these from Amazon, and I was like, oh yeah, it's giving my 70s flair that I needed and love, and it was super cheap. But yeah, I wanted to throw this in there just because I'm like, we have the felt organizer in here from Amazon, might as well put in an accessory. And typically, like, now it's starting to suggest all these different frames, but these are like actual, like, trying to be dupes, and I'm not like that. I just wanted to see the frame on me and the actual, like, the color of the lens on my skin and eyes, so I could see what it would look like if I were to dive in with the Tom Ford ones. But I will definitely tag these for your shopping pleasures if you're interested. But yeah, ooh, they're dirty, child. I'll clean it later. But anywho, I'm gonna keep this ball rolling. Okay, so I know I said that I don't need any shoes, but if I were to buy any shoes, it would be ladylike, simplistic, classic shoes. I definitely hit the nose on ladylike. No, I definitely hit the nose on classic. You want to see? Because there's a few. Okay, now backstory on this pair. I had another Saint Laurent pair of shoes that had rhinestones on them, and they absolutely started to peel off. I don't feel like I should be spending a certain amount of designer shoe money, and I'm now doing DIYs on my shoes because the crystals were not on there properly. Like, why am I gluing back rhinestones? That looks crazy to me. So I went up to Saks Fifth Avenue, because that's where I bought them from originally, and I met a very nice manager who helped me and was like, no, I see what you mean, this is a little absurd, like, now you had to replace like 5 different gems. No. So they were able to give me a full refund or exchange, and I actually picked these lovely ladies out. Another pair of Saint Laurents, yes, with crystals, but these are like in the actual, like, what is that, embedded? I don't even know what the term is, but yeah, we're not gluing anything on, ladies. We're not. So I picked these up, and typically I'm not really into like the YSL heel or like the big YSL on top of the foot, but I felt like this was still dainty enough. And I love the fact that it's satin. I love this heel. It's super classic. I feel like this is the classic silhouette of a Saint Laurent shoe anyway. And they don't hurt my feet. They're not hard to walk in either, like the other ones kind of were. They were a little awkward to walk in, not gonna lie to you. So pick these bad boys up, and already been wearing them. I wore them, I think, that weekend, and it just kind of elevates and dresses up a whole moment, even if the items that you're wearing on top are a little bit more dressed down. I love how these look on. So that is the switcheroo that I did with the other shoes that gave me a little bit of a headache. And for some reason, I feel like I went on a Saint Laurent little binge, because I was at Nordstrom and I went to, what did I return something? that I ordered online, and they were on sale, but they were too long. And I'm like, I'm gonna walk up these. They were actually a pair of Jill Sander mules, and the toe of the mule was so, what Cassie Thorpe likes to say, it's a snout. It was such a snouty shoe that I was like, I know I'm going to trip up somebody's MTA stairs with these bad mama jammas on. They had to go back. And while I was there, I glanced over at the Saint Laurent section, and I got these. Now, these are, to me, a classic silhouette. It's a simple black sandal, slight platform, thick old heel. They do have a bit of weight to them. I'm not gonna lie to you, they hurt a little bit, okay? They're not a great standing shoe or a sitting shoe, because the one time I wore them, the first time, I was sitting down most of the time, and my left foot was screaming for help by the third hour. However, I love them. I wore them to my event, gallivanted throughout the entire Fashion Files showroom space, and I was all right. So I just had to break them in that one time. But isn't she lovely? Isn't she wonderful? Okay, I'm not gonna go through a whole Stevie Wonder song, but you get my drift. Look how beautiful, and just, they're very badass, and that's what I love about them. I just love Saint Laurent. The simplicity, the edge, the silhouettes of everything, just get it, okay? Now, this is a different classic. And I actually had this shoe before in a different color, and I never really wore them. And it's because the color just wasn't a good fit for my lifestyle or for my wardrobe. And sometimes that happens. We buy the wrong colors, or we buy the wrong silhouettes, and then we regret it. But I sold them. So, the Braden boot from Free People. These were also on Nordstrom's website, and I loved this silver toe. It's stunning. This with a boot cut, light pair wash jeans, black denim, black skirts. I just felt like this was way more versatile than the dark blue that I had originally a couple years ago. And I just like the leather on these. They're gorgeous. They feel really comfortable. The heel is very manageable. I foresee a lot of usage in this because I've always wanted a cowboy-esque boot that wasn't like so literal. And I like this style. It's a cowboy boot. It is pretty literal, but I feel like it's a softer aesthetic. We love her. Or him. Name is Braden. Sounds genderless. It could be genderless. All welcomed here. I don't really mind. Braden. And then, okay, another classic, but also reminds me of like Y2K vibes. Jeffrey Campbell. Jeffrey Campbell is a lot of fun. Price point is great. Sometimes I see how they spin off of other brands, and that could be a little touchy for some people. But I saw these bad boys, and immediately I was like, oh, take me back to 2004. When the video vixens wore these with their baby fat jeans with the yellow stitching. Take me back. So I went back and I got these. And they have them in black as well. They're stunning. They're stunning. Y'all know I love a good mule, because the next shoe is a mule also by Jeffrey Campbell. She came in black as well, but I'm pushing myself a little bit because I've always had a discomfort with white shoes, whether it was after Memorial Day or after Labor Day, because I know a lot of us don't care about fashion rules. I don't. However, when I was a child, our family friend is actually John Waters, the director. We all lived in the same building when I was born, and he made a movie called Serial Mom, and Serial Mom killed someone because she wore white shoes after Labor Day, and she beat her ass with a telephone, and for some reason it just stuck with me. So I never really liked white shoes at all, because I was like, Serial Mom beat that ass, and I'm not trying to get my ass beat. But anyway, I saw these and I was like, oh, she's edgy. She's stunning. She reminds me of the Bottega Rocket Mule. I do have those. But let's talk about this today. These, I mean, I don't even know how to hold it because the heel is like a slight wedge. There we go. I just feel like she's so modern, but classic at the same time. Beautiful, fits well. What I got a 9.5 in the white mule, and I got a 10 in the beige. Now the funny thing is, I wore it true to size with them, even with this piece of material sticking up. I felt pretty comfortable with my size, but the beige heels, I needed a little extra room. Like they ran a bit small. So I'm typically a 9.5, 39.5 in most items. But for some shoes that have a snout, as Cassie would say, I need a whole size up. So I went up to a 10. Now, that's it with shoes. Let's get into a couple of garments that I purchased on my own. Remember when I said I went to Never Fully Dressed and I was looking for a particular item online? It was this one. They didn't have it in store. They might have it now in store, I'm not sure, but this one shoulder ribbed, beautiful, stunning sunset of a dress. Yeah, I needed it. And I think I got the last size. This was, what size is this? This is a size US 2, UK 6. Really, I'm a 4. But I don't mind how this fits me at all. They were sold out in the size US 4. And I was like, I feel like I can wing it with the 2. And that's exactly what I did. And I actually really love how this fits. But yeah, that was that. Another thing, there's a lot of sales, y'all, and this ain't even half of what I really want to get with all these sales going on. But you know, I'm trying my best to not do the most because my birthday's coming up in September and I like to spoil myself in that month, you know, so I just gotta save my coin, you know what I mean? But Net-a-Porter had a sale and had these Norma Kamali, wait a minute, they're capris, but wait for it, shimmy, shimmy, shimmy. Shakira, Shakira, Shakira. Oh my God, look at the fringe. They're so adorable. Oh my gosh, I love Norma Kamali. Overall, like her items just feel like second skin. And they just work really well. And she runs a little big because this is an extra small. And y'all know I'm a small in most things now. But yeah, even this piece at the end, which I was a little nervous, it has that elastic band to it. So even though I went down a size, I was like, I feel like I should go down a size because another pair of leggings that I have from her are a bit big and, you know, not uncomfortably big, but I wish I would have gotten a smaller size. And I followed my gut, got the extra small, and it's perfect on me. I really thought these were so cute. And I also can't wait to like wear them with a knee-high pair of boots with the fringe over, so it kind of looks like it's part of the boot. I like having illusions with some of my clothing, just to create something new to the eye, or what you thought, oh, you thought it was the boot, but no, it's the capri. I just find joy out of that. Anyway, moving on. So actually, okay, my camera cut off. It says maximum time reached, but that is a lie. Anyway, so I don't know where I cut off, so I'm just going to start over and say I got a set from Amazon to drop featuring Takunda from the UK. Love her style, love her videos. She looks like so much fun. And when she put these flares on, I was like, yes, please. And I got the matching top, which honestly, I don't know if I'm this girl. I got really excited when I saw the whole set, and I was like, I mean, it's a set, so why wouldn't you buy the set? And if the size is still available within minutes of it dropping, then why wouldn't I? But this is like, it crisscrosses over, and I don't know if I'm really this girl. But I think it's a beautiful look altogether. I love the pants. Yes, I do. The top I'm still not sure about, but she looks amazing in it. And I'm sure a bunch of other people look amazing in this particular top. But I don't know if it's me. But y'all can tell me in the comments below what you think of it on me. This was something I've got over a month ago now, I think. And so Disney is turning, it has turned 100 years old this year, and they're doing so many different collaborations with other brands and these pop-ups. And one of the collaborations that they have is with Tommy Hilfiger. They did a collection with them. Two black men are behind that collection as far as design, production, all things that go into it. And I was really loving those facts. So I went to, they had like a panel with the team behind it, speaking on this collab, and the host of the panel had this jacket on with all these older images of Mickey Mouse from back in the day and some new pieces and Tommy Hilfiger emblem. Like, I was just staring at her the whole time wearing this jacket, and it even has Mickey Mouse on the bottom of the zipper. And it's genderless. I got a medium in this because, you know, me and oversized jackets and things, and I loved it. I love this jacket. Look at the detail on the inside. Mickey's in there with the stripes. So good, y'all. So good. So it says the Disney 100 Years of Wonder. And I mean, I'm a Disney kid. I'm also a Tommy Hilfiger kid. I grew up on Tommy Hilfiger product. But I was like, the fact that two black men were behind the design and production and the collaboration, I fully wanted to buy, support, wear the shit out of it. So that's one of the pieces that I was really excited about, you know, buying, because I believed in it, you know, and I loved it once I had it for myself. Okay, a few more pieces and then we'll be done. But more sale stuff, because Essence, damn that site. So after the whole H&M and Mugler situation, I took back the blazer that I bought because it was too big and they didn't have a size smaller, which is fine. You know, I really wanted the blazer to work because the original Mugler blazer is, I don't even know, I think $1,700, which I'm like, so yeah, no. But I found the Mugler tights on sale on the site in this sheer. I didn't want to do the nude material because I don't know how that was going to really pick up on my skin. The stirrups, and I love them. I think they're amazing. I'm not going to try them on for this video because you need to be wearing a thong, and I am not prepared to wear this and have a skin. You know what I mean. You know what I mean. But I'll pop up a picture from the website for you to see what it looks like on. But I love these, and they are very stretchy. However, you have to be very careful putting them on. Y'all know I got my nails. So this is a size 34 in the spiral leggings. And when I put them on to try them on for the first time, I only gripped onto these areas, not the mesh area. Just to be careful, because a few of my friends told me they had to, they almost ripped their stuff. But I love that it has a Mugler there. They did really well with the H&M collaboration. It really looked like just Mugler for a much better price. I got another like legging material, but this is actually a set, and apparently all the girls have this, but I was like, I don't care. I want to look like me in it. And I love the fact that all the girls are into it, because listen, if something works, it works, darling. Cuckoo is the brand. Now, I didn't wear the top as of yet. Now, truth be told, I actually was influenced by my friend Nikita. We went on a bachelorette trip for our friend Sade in Miami, and she came down in this set, and I said, you look so good. What are you wearing? First of all, I love my girlfriends. They just, and they have their own styles, and they just look stunning in the stuff that they pick for themselves. You know, like I really just enjoy seeing other people's style. And when Nikita came down, I forget what shoe. I think she had like a nude PVC shoe, if I'm remembering correctly. But she had this on, and it drapes off the shoulders, and it comes with a pair of very like simple, very beautiful leggings. And I love how they actually flare at the end. So technically this is a split legging, but it faces the back, so it looks like you're wearing a flared legging. So you can have a little bit of play with the type of shoe that you wear if you want something like bedazzled to show and peekaboo at the back of the leg. I just thought it was so cute. But Cuckoo, I don't know where they're based. I think they might be from overseas, but they shipped quick as hell. I ordered that thing 2 days later, it was here. So yeah, child. I love, and they have so many colors, like red, orange, gray. Okay, let me stop playing around. Another sale item, also from Essence. I don't know where I'm gonna wear this, but so this is a Rick Owens long sleeve t-shirt dress with a dramatic ass side train to it. Like, it's like a never-ending train once it's on. It is so dramatic and so ridiculous, but the price was right, so I snagged that bad boy. And yeah, I love anything Rick Owens. It's sleeveless on one side and long sleeve on the other. And I don't know where I'm gonna wear this. I was gonna wear it to the Fashion File event with the Cuckoo leggings, but instead I wore the leggings with the next item and the final item that I'm gonna show you, and it was a hit. But definitely gonna be wearing this soon, somewhere, somehow, to something, because she needs to be worn. Now, the finale. Is she the finale? I don't want to speak too soon. She is the finale, and she is a major finale. I love this piece. Also on sale from Net-a-Porter, this Jacquemus off the shoulder blazer with this beautiful, I don't know what kind of bead this would be, but it's just stunning, with these brown straps. Like, they're actually slightly elastic. I really felt like a proper host wearing this jacket the other day. I wore this, like I said, with the Cuckoo leggings and with the with these. I wore it with this. So all black look, but just super stunning, very chic. Literally several people told me that they bought it the next day, and I'm in love. I'm in love with this piece. So I'm glad I found it. I got this in a size, I think this is very true to size. I got this in a size 36. So perfect fit. It was slightly snug, just like I needed it to be. And when I was at the event, I actually pinned it underneath the lapels, and I did put boob tape on the one, because if I bent down for something, I wouldn't want like a nip slip to happen. So definitely love that blazer. And the funny thing is, that night when I got home, I looked down and I was washing myself, and I forgot that I put the boob tape on, and it was my exact skin tone color, and I thought my nipple came off, and I freaked out in the bathtub. And then I quickly realized, oh, it's the tape. Forgot to take the tape off. So yeah, anyway, those are the things that I've gotten throughout the last couple weeks and months, and I love everything, and I see how well these pieces go together within the wardrobe. Anytime I'm buying something, whether it's on sale or not, like, how many different ways can I wear it? Can I get 5 to 7 outfits in my mind just off this one piece? Yes? Yes. All right. Put it in a bag. Check out. When I'm a little stuck or hesitant on things, I really try my best to not do things in a way where I don't know how I'm going to style it, so I try not to buy it right away. But even if I do, if I hesitate at all, but I love something about it and I can't stop thinking about it, I'll buy it and I'll pair it with something that I feel very comfortable wearing. Like a pair of jeans that I love, that I feel amazing in every single time, or a button-down shirt that just fits every single outfit that I pair it with, so that's the only thing. But I highly recommend, when you buy an item, it has to have 5 to 7 outfits. A lot of people say 3. No, I need 5 to 7, because we in a recession, child. I ain't out here buying stuff that I'm gonna be one and done with. No, for what? Absolutely not. So I need more than 3. I need more than 3. So if you really want to build your wardrobe intentionally, before you check out, think about how many different outfits it's going to create, and then go from there. But anyway, I hope y'all enjoyed this episode. Thanks for watching and sticking with me this long. Comment below what you think of all the items, and I will see y'all next week. Okay, bye cookies.